up, my nigga, let's link up.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Link Up. I am your host, Ron the Don, coming to you live. And you know, when you see these two faces, we going live with Off the Court on the Twitch stream. So follow us on that, man. And I got to introduce my co-host for Off the Court, the controversial nemesis, the top OG Key. Man, what's going on, man?
Man, what's happening, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Ain't nothing. First and foremost, man, RIP that man, Rich Homie Quan, man.
I'll let it go.
Get that out the way. But yeah, man, let's get it started, man. This news just dropped. I guess this is only important to us Heat fans and a real hoop head. But our guy, Dwyane Wade, it was announced that October 27th, he is getting a statue outside of Kaseya Center. How excited and amped are you for this? I know you done switched up your favorite player a couple of times now.
I mean, he's still my top tier. You feel what I'm saying? It's just of all time, they got to be Curry. Like, and I'm not saying that based off of comparison. It's just
no, just tell it like it is. You saying that based off the Olympics?
Based off of even the Olympics. And I'm not saying that, okay, two. But the reason why I like Curry more is because me and him got the same birthday.
Okay, I respect it. Well, D Wade, I'm happy for you. Now, you know, post your career, it's been looking a little crazy out here. I'm just saying. But, you know, on that court, D Wade was a monster. If he ain't come into his NBA career with that knee injury, who knows? Dwyane Wade probably have more rings. I'm just saying. But it's definitely...
That's true, though. He would have been, I ain't gonna lie, if he never got hurt, he'll be in the GOAT conversation. He'll be in the GOAT conversation, and there'll be no question whether he was my favorite player or not. Just saying.
Well,
he probably still be hooping right now.
Nah, it's definitely well deserved. You know, getting that statue out there. But in honor of D Wade statue, do you have a favorite statue that you've seen?
I like Kobe's. I like Kobe and Gigi's.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the one with Kobe sticking the finger up.
No, I like Kobe and Gigi's. That resonated.
That one hard. I like the Dirk fadeaway. I like the Shaq with the backboard.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the jump man.
Michael Jordan.
But yeah, I'm
MJ with the tongue.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what D Wade statue gonna be. I think it's gonna be "This Is My House," or it's either gonna be that or it gotta be like the shot when he took it half court, probably.
You talking about when he went like this? He had the court shots like.
Nah, when he did like it was like almost like he did a Euro step and then he shot it from half court and made it. This was like right after Shaq. This was in between the Shaq and LeBron. I think this was 2009 when he was having that MB3 season.
He blocked the shot first?
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, he blocked it first.
Okay.
But yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be those two. That's the only.
It's either gonna be. I think it's gonna be the rim up. You know what I'm talking about?
Could be
the rim up or the "This Is My House" or him like lead when he went like this, like pointed.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be the "This Is My House" if I had to bet.
Yeah. I mean, that's the most iconic one.
Speaking of betting, though, and speaking of the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler out here gambling with his future, you know. It's a lot of reports saying that Jimmy Butler is very interested in the potential of joining the Brooklyn Nets this summer. Being that he didn't get the contract extension this past summer with the Miami Heat, he's looking forward to 2025 free agency, which he can choose to opt out of his contract. and become a free agent, and Brooklyn has the most money to offer anybody. They'll have the most cap space. So what do you think? Do you think this is just, in the words of Pat Riley, Jimmy trolling? Or do you feel like, there's some merit to this?
You know what my answer gonna be, bro. Man, listen, man. That man want to win. Point blank win. He old. He's not gonna win in Brooklyn. Nobody want to go somewhere they're not gonna win if they're really interested in winning. So I think
You
that he's just trolling right now. Like,
you want to hear a joke though?
yeah, I want to hear a joke.
So I saw today that they were saying that the Jimmy Butler buzz is real because of ties that he has
Ben
to,
Simmons,
wait for it, Ben Simmons.
man, listen,
Told you.
bro. Who want to be with a 60 overall player, bro? You're not winning with
That's
Ben
crazy.
Simmons, bro. But
This man using 2K logic.
they got the same play style, bro.
No, they don't.
Well, not
No, they don't.
necessarily.
Jimmy actually shoot the ball.
Yeah, Jimmy can get Jimmy get buckets. I'm saying that based off of they both not really like 3-point specialists. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
respect it,
put two of
but
them in the
nah,
starting
they not
lineup.
close.
They not ain't nobody shooting threes. I mean, Jimmy will shoot threes. Don't get me wrong, but they not them two. They ain't. They
Nah,
won't. If they were gonna win something, they would have won when it was Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, Embiid against Kawhi and the Toronto Raptors.
no. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a little bit. I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's just say Brooklyn is so bad they end up getting that number one pick. They get Cooper Flag. Then you sign Jimmy, and Brooklyn having all this cap space, they can wheel and deal. Maybe if Milwaukee flame out this year, they can go get a Dame Lillard. They can go get, somebody to pair with him in Brooklyn.
They're not gonna have
Then
anything though. When I say
they got
they
picks.
have money and picks, but they're not. They don't
That's
have.
what a team might want.
But Jimmy is on his last like. He probably got 3 to 4 years left in him. Maybe like 5 or 6 if I'm forcing it.
You mean in all or performing like as he does
Yeah,
now?
performing as he does now. He probably got 2 to 3 years.
No. If we don't see it, if we don't see it this year, it might be over for Jimmy. I'm
Right.
just saying.
That's the truth. So you see what I'm saying? Like, why would he go to a young team that doesn't have any experience? You feel what I'm saying? Rather than stand with the Miami Heat, who has experience, who can help him get them. Like they can pay him if he performed this year. There's no doubt in my mind that Pat Riley will pay that man.
I doubt it.
If he perform and we go to the finals and win the chip, you don't think Pat Riley gonna
See, now that's if we win the chip, but
we gonna win the chip
like
this year, bro?
if they don't win the chip and they flame out in the playoffs this year, I don't see Jimmy getting that max extension from the Heat. You know why? Because they ain't even want to give it to D Wade. They picked Chris Bosh and Hassan over giving D Wade his money, bruh.
That's true.
So, and that's D Wade, the man that's
Yeah,
about to get a statue. So you think they're gonna give that money to Jimmy?
you're right. You got a point.
I don't think.
You got a point. That's
But
why I
nah,
think
man.
Jimmy.
I'm hoping we get a chip.
That's why I think Jimmy gonna come with vengeance on his mind this year.
Hey, all I'm saying is, I hope he ball out and he remain healthy all year. But it's a lot to ask of a 35-year-old player, bro.
True.
That's a lot. Like, I'm just saying. But we talked about Jimmy. We mentioned a little Ben Simmons. We mentioned a little Nets. Let's talk about, one team that has something in common with all of that, and that's the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, it's numerous, reports saying that Philly might be on the move, or the 76ers might be on the move out of Philadelphia to New Jersey, which this, of course, used to be an NBA city when they were the New Jersey Nets. What are your thoughts on this? Can you see this happening?
Yeah. Like, honestly, from the standpoint of them starting a different chapter, right? Do I? Maybe not. I think Philly has so much history with the 76ers
I was going to say,
that if
yeah.
you just move and throw that away, it's like the history that was in Philly doesn't really mean anything. They have a lot of legends that came out of Philly. Kobe being one of them. We got AI, and he didn't.
Will, Dr. J,
Dr. J,
Moses.
yeah, McAdoo. It's a lot of different stars and legends that came and played for Philly so I don't think it's a good move. But can I see it happening? I mean, you can never know with the owner of that team. You never know what he gonna do. You know what I mean? So it's up in the wind for real though.
I don't think they should move. I think it's just too much history. New Jersey 76ers don't even sound right.
It don't.
Like,
the hell is that?
It don't sound right. If they, no, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm about to say if they need to move one team, it need to be that damn NFL team. But I ain't gonna say that. But that's a different topic.
The Eagles got a chip, bro. The Eagles got a chip, bro. Philly got a chip yet?
Hey, what, the Sixers? No, not in a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the history, like in the near history.
Yeah, they got one. They for
I
sure
know they got
They
one
just
in
haven't had one.
like history, but I'm saying like in the closer range.
In recent history? Hell no.
Maybe 30 years.
The last time they've been to the finals was with Allen Iverson.
And they lost to
the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. I think they played 5 games. They lost in 5 or something like that.
Yeah, they lost in 5. AI got that one game off of him. My dog was doing it by himself. It's all good though. We're gonna remember to step over.
Always and forever. You know he don't like that though.
I know he don't, but it's edged in history now.
Yeah, it's over with. You can't do nothing about it.
That's cornrow on cornrow crime, bro. It is what it is.
Karma is crazy.
But from one light skin to another one, Jamal Murray.
I thought you were talking about me.
Ended up getting that.
Oh man. Scared to another one, so I thought you were saying from you to me. I'm like, hey, light skin, bro. I'm darker than your beard, bro.
I know. That's why I was not talking about you. I'm talking about Jamal Murray. He recently got his 4-year, $209 million extension. How do you feel about this move? Do you feel like it was necessary? Do you feel like it was the wrong move? What's your thought process on it?
I wouldn't say it's the wrong move. They should have extended him, but that's a lot of money, bro.
Could have been more.
That's a lot of money to give to somebody that has never been an all-star.
He's a champion, though. He's a champion, though. He played a pivotal part in them being NBA champion.
All right. He's a champion, right? Cool beans. Watch what I do here. So that means he deserved that money because he won the championship, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You said that he's never been an all-star. I was just saying, but he's been a champion.
I understand that, but
I'll take a championship over an all-star any day.
$50 million a year, bro. $50 million.
Who else they gonna get?
Who else they gonna get? They can, trade that man. $50 million a year, bro. $50 million a year.
So I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down in a way that you could possibly understand. Excluding these past playoffs for both of these guys, actually, think about it. Jimmy Butler in the regular season versus Jimmy Butler in the playoffs. Jamal Murray in the regular season versus Jamal Murray in the playoffs. That's what you paying for. Like,
I'm so confused. You trying to tell me that they're in the same box?
When it comes to playing out of their body in a playoff setting, yes.
No, bro.
Do you not? So
I'm gonna explain it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. You watched the past playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you watched the year before that, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. The year before that, they won a championship.
Right. What about
where was Jimmy Butler? He was home.
No, actually, Jimmy was in the championship, playing.
Yeah, he got sent home by them.
They didn't get sent home. The season was over when they lost. They weren't getting sent home. They went all the way to the finals and lost.
He got sent home with his hands empty.
Okay, watch this. With any player that was better than him other than Embiid and D Rose.
That's two people right there. Why does it matter? Jamal Murray only played with Jokic.
I'm saying.
And D Rose was an MVP too now. Come on now.
Exactly. What I'm saying is Jimmy Butler didn't get that bag when he was with the Bulls. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If the Bulls would have won the championship, do you think Jimmy Butler would have got $50 million a year? And I know it's a difference now. Like, I understand it's a difference now, money different than what it was back then. But I'm saying, you think, okay.
If Jimmy Butler played a pivotal part.
Okay, I get he played a pivotal part. But does not deserve $50 million a year. He's never been an All-Star. Has never been on any All NBA team, all defensive teams. Has never played in the All-Star break. Never led the league in anything.
It's tough to make the All-Star team in the Western Conference as a guard.
Bruh.
Okay, think about it this way. They gotta pay that man. You know why? Michael Porter Jr. has a max contract. So you mean to tell me you're not gonna pay Jamal Murray? You're gonna pay Michael Porter Jr. a max contract?
I'm gonna tell you why I will pay Jamal Murray. I mean, why I wouldn't pay Jamal Murray over Michael Porter.
Because of how he performed in the playoffs and in the Olympics. That's what you basing your opinion on. But when it comes to fit and playing with Jokic and what he did throughout the playoffs when they won the championship, like that's what they paying him for.
So you're gonna pay a man for 1 year. You're gonna pay him for one good season that he had. And I'm not gonna say, that. Let me not say that, because in 2020 he was a dog in the playoffs.
I was gonna say he was going crazy, and
he was a dog in the playoffs, no cap.
But between that, he was injured. So
you're right, but why am I paying $50 million a year to a role player?
Role player is kind of crazy.
He's not a role player?
He the best damn role player in the league, you ask me.
That's wild. Boy, that's a wild take right there. That's a wild.
Who the best role player? So Bam's a role player, bro?
He plays a role, bro. He's not a superstar.
But so there's tiers, bro. There's a superstar, a star, fringe all-star / all-star, or you could say starter, however you want to play it. And then there's role players, bro. Like,
okay, let's say this. He's not a role player.
Aaron Gordon is a role player. Michael Porter Jr. is a role player. Jamal Murray is not a role player.
How is he not a role player? Because he could take the game over in the fourth quarter and shoot one shot over Anthony Davis.
That's what role player? Role player, doing that consistently.
You're not gonna like my answer. Not gonna let my answer. I ain't gonna.
Go ahead and say it. Go. I don't care. Go ahead and say it. I already know what you about to say.
What I'm gonna say?
You gonna say Tyler Hero? Exactly. See, it's even. It's even. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
He's not a role player, bro.
Okay. He's not a role player. Okay. So what is he us?
If
what
he's
would
your
you?
second option, yes, he's a star. He's your second option, bro.
So, all right, cool. Every second option is a star, right?
Damian Lillard, Tyrese Maxey.
No, let me watch this. I'm gonna get you real good with this one.
Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting on
Every
it.
second option is a star, correct?
It depends on the team.
Okay. Depends on the team.
You gotta put that in context.
I got you.
I'm not talking about the Wizards. They trash.
No,
I'm not talking about the Pistons. They trash.
I'm gonna bring up the Warriors. Who's the Warriors' second option? Let's go last year. Who was the Warriors' second option?
It's Kuminga, but Kuminga. So you think Kuminga and Jamal Murray in the same league? That's what you telling me?
That's not what I'm saying. But
okay then.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not saying that though. The reason why I'm not saying that they're in the same league is because Kuminga is young, like very young. He's just getting started,
bro.
If you put Jamal,
this is
Murray,
ridiculous.
Listen, if you put Jamal Murray and Kuminga in the same year, Kuminga will outshine him.
Yeah, you're being ridiculous, bro. Put Jamal Murray on that Warriors team last year, bro. He's your second option, bro.
No, he's not. Listen, if we put Jamal Murray at his peak and Kuminga at the peak of his career, you think that them being on the same team says them two as just the stars? No other stars on the team, but it's them two. Who is your second option, Kuminga or Jamal Murray?
I'm going Jamal Murray, somebody that I know can make a shot. So
that's your opinion. I ain't even gonna argue it.
I'm just saying, you talking about Kuminga? Kuminga averaged 16 points last year.
But that's because of the team he's playing behind.
Jamal, bro, outside of Stephen Curry, bro got free reign, bro.
No, he does not.
They're giving him.
Now watch this. Because remember a couple episodes ago, you brought up Brandon. I don't know how to say his name.
Pajemski.
You brought him up and said that the Warriors want him to up his 3 to 8 to 10 3-points a game. Right or wrong?
Mm-hmm. So year, like, wait, before you even say this, let me ask you a question, bro. You said you would take Kuminga over Jamal Murray. The Warriors would take Brandon Pajemski over Kuminga right now, bro. He was the one that was untradeable. And Kuminga wants a max contract. The Warriors not even sure that they won't even get that man a max contract next year.
Because they're delusional. The Warriors have
delusional, bro.
Listen, I went down the drain from here on out. I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm. Their GM is not the fit.
See, that's a different topic. But we talking about Jamal Murray, and you hating on him.
I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying that I don't believe that he deserves.
I sound like somebody I know.
$50 million a year, bro. And I love Jamal Murray, bro. I love the way he played. Don't get me wrong, but $50 million a year.
Outside of his rookie year, which he only averaged 10 points a game, Jamal Murray went up to 16.7, 18.2 in the next year, 18.5 in the next year, 21 points then, was hurt all of 21, 22, then 20 points, then 21 points. So you trying to tell me that he's just a role player?
Okay, he's not a role player, but I still don't think he deserves $50 million a year, bro.
And then you said something even more egregious. You said Bam is a role player. He's an all-star. Some people think he's the best player on the team. And you talking about that he going to the championship, so the best player on the team is a role player? Come on now. I'm just saying.
So you think
But
Jimmy Butler is in the same?
I said some people. I didn't say me. I
You
said some
think,
people think Bam is the better
do
player.
you believe that Jimmy Butler and Jamal Murray is in the same atmosphere?
Bro, I said when it comes to playoffs.
In general, playoffs, bro, they're the same. In the playoffs, you think that Jamal Murray up his game as much as Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
So Jimmy Butler, the number one,
Okay.
and then Jamal Murray, the number 2 option. They're
Mm-hmm.
up in their game the
And
same. That's
okay. So
crazy.
okay, so since you think that's crazy, fast forward to the NBA Finals. Who outplayed who in that series?
Bro, Jimmy was hurt.
Now Jimmy hurt.
Bro,
Everybody was hurt. They made it to. Everybody was hurt.
that's facts. That's facts. That's not me just saying that. That's facts. He was playing on a sprung ankle, bro.
I heard, bro.
That's
I'm
facts.
just saying.
I'm just telling you that's facts, though. I'm not just throwing that
Yeah.
out there just because I'm trying to save Jimmy. No, I'm telling you the facts. You gotta have all the
Okay.
facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I mean, clearly, facts don't matter to you because you saying that Jamal Murray basically a bum in the postseason.
That's not what I'm saying.
You saying the man don't deserve to get paid.
You don't deserve to get 50 mil a year, bro.
But Michael Porter Jr. does.
No, man, one of them do. But listen, I would. You know what? How
You
much?
making me sound like
How
somebody I
much
know.
does Stephen Curry make a year?
I have no idea. Much more than Jamal Murray. Stephen Curry making like 60 M's.
60, right? A year, right? So you telling me? That's what I'm saying, bro. This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. LeBron, $2 million a year, right?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get
I
you
gotta
to
look all
like.
this. I gotta look all this stuff up on the spot. But so you saying you saying that the man shouldn't be making 50 million a year. You
Yeah,
said Bam is a role player. So if we going in a role player,
them.
no, but you just said he was. So
I
I'm
did
just
it
going with
earlier.
what you
Yes, I
said.
did. But then
But
you
okay,
explained,
but I'm saying
bro.
okay, but I'm just saying if you consider Bam a role player, or you did earlier, Bam is making 55 million a year,
Deserving
or
this.
will be making. So Jamal Murray is
I'm gonna tell you
making
why he's
50
been in the
million a
conversation.
year.
When has Jamal Murray been in the conversation for MVP? Most
Bam has never been
improved.
in a conversation for
I'm not saying he has.
MVP.
I'm using.
Jamal Murray was in the conversation for most improved his second year, which usually that's when everybody in the conversation for
Okay.
most improved.
Now,
They second and third season.
when
I'm watching.
Bam Adebayo has been top 3 or top 5 per se in DPOY in the last 5 years, 3 to 5 years, right or wrong?
Bro. Because that's what he's a leader at, bro.
Okay.
So you can't
So
compare some. You can't.
what I'm saying is, yes, Jamal Murray is a prolific scorer. Yes, I understand that, but what I'm saying, he does not deserve the same type of bag that LeBron James is getting.
I bet you would give Jimmy Butler 50 million based off of what he do in the playoffs, and he ain't win no rings.
I'll give him 70 million, bro, a year.
See, that proves that what you're
That's just
saying is
me, though. That's
invalid.
me, bro. I'm not saying that. You feel me? That's not. I'm not saying he deserves that. I'm saying that's what I would give him.
No, put the bias aside. With
Okay.
does Jimmy deserve 50 million? So does
No,
Jimmy deserve 50
no.
million a year?
Until he wins the championship and wins MVP of the finals.
But Jamal Murray has won a championship, bro.
He won the championship because he was carried.
All right, bro. Yeah, let's move on to the next topic because this getting out of hand.
That's
Brandon Ingram skipped the voluntary practice, and they got everybody in an uproar. Do
he
you
don't
feel
want to.
like Brandon Ingram
He don't want to be.
will be traded?
Yes. By the deadline, he will be in a Miami Heat jersey.
See what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, bro? Man, Miami Heat centric, bro.
All day, every day, 24 hours a year.
I'm a Heat fan, but I'm a realist at the same time,
Him
bro.
too, bro. Like I want everybody. I want everybody on the Heat team, bro. I want Donovan Mitchell to
I
get
bet
to the Heat.
I bet if Jamal Murray was on the Heat, you wouldn't be complaining.
Let's just say we will have a really, really good team.
Crazy. All right. Yeah.
He's
So
still
you
winning
think Brandon Ingram?
a year though.
You think Brandon Ingram gonna be in the Heat jersey?
Nah, I think I just don't believe that he's going to be in a Pelican jersey after the deadline.
If I had to say a team that I would want to see him with, the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm sick
I
and
feel
tired
like
of people trying to pair people up with Wemby, bro. Wemby don't need nobody, bro. Wemby don't
yes,
need
he do.
nobody, bro. No, he don't, bro. He need to stay where
In the
he at.
West,
He need to come to
if
Miami.
he
That's what he need. He
that's
need
not
to
gonna
just come to
happen.
Miami, bro. I know it's not gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
It would be such a good for
But
him and Bam. Like the defense would
I'm
be
trying to I'm
unstoppable.
trying to help you. I'm trying to help you maintain your credibility, bro. You up here?
Nah,
I
I ain't
don't
gonna lie
even
though.
know.
I think a team that's good for him right now. Like if I wanted to go win the championship today, I would want him and Curry to be on teams.
They not winning nothing.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Curry has maybe 2 years, 3 years left in his career of being elite. Brandon Ingram, great scorer, right?
He is.
He's a great scorer. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna happen, but then I'm gonna tell you why I would want it to happen. The reason why it won't happen is because they're not gonna trade everybody. The Warriors trade Kaminga for him. They shouldn't. That's just my opinion. They shouldn't do that. If they do that,
So they
that's
should.
just poor.
They should.
That's
They
poor.
shouldn't trade somebody averaging 16 points for somebody averaging 20 points, huh?
No,
They shouldn't
not at all.
trade.
Because he's young.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna tell you why. He's young, bro.
So is Brandon Ingram.
He's young, but he's not as young as Kaminga. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a future before anything. Yes,
But Stephen Curry want to win now.
right. Kaminga is there, bro. You got to think about it. He game.
Kaminga, bro, you better win Most Improved this year.
Thank you. Next.
Nah, man, I don't say that the Warriors wouldn't win because of like if they got Brandon Ingram, they're not a good team. I'm saying it because when you look at the rest of the West, Brandon Ingram isn't enough. He doesn't put them over the top of the top teams in the West. They don't beat the Mavericks with Brandon Ingram. They don't beat the Timberwolves with Brandon Ingram. They don't beat the Nuggets with Brandon Ingram. They don't do none of that. They don't beat OKC with Brandon Ingram. Just keeping it 100.
I see
They're
your
not
point,
doing it.
but I got the greatest shooter of all time that can shoot from half court.
And it's been proven the past couple seasons that man cannot do it by himself.
That's true.
That's why he been flirting with LeBron and KD all summer.
We want to go to them. That's for another topic, another day.
I think Brandon Ingram should go to the Spurs or the Cavaliers, man. That's the only two
It's
places I
crazy, bro.
see. Not really.
Yo, I like it. I don't want to disagree.
You get a secondary shot creator.
Yeah, that's why.
And Brandon Ingram don't have to carry all the pressure because Donovan Mitchell gonna go crazy. He and Donovan Mitchell for the most part is healthier than Zion, so he ain't gonna have to deal with all that.
That's true.
But that's just me, man. That's my opinion. I ain't saying what you saying is wrong. I'm just saying I disagree. I'm just letting you know why.
I don't disagree with what you
It's
said,
all
bro.
it's all good. All right, so let's since we in the prediction mode right now. Jason Tatum was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and he was baited into saying that he believes for the 2025 finals, we're going to get a rematch between the Celtics and the Mavericks. What are your thoughts on this?
Not the Celtics.
Then who?
Bro, this is just like a Miami Heat.
You making it that way.
Man. I believe
I definitely think that they're capable, but I just don't see it happening.
I'm gonna say it like this: if we get the right matchups, let me put it like that. If we get the right matchups, like of course, I'm a competitor. I want to see the Celtics. I want to see them in the Eastern Conference Finals again. I do. That's just me. But if we get the right matchups, I think Philly can beat the Celtics.
Hopefully.
And then I think we can beat Philly.
We didn't in the play-in.
That's my opinion. You feel me? I think we have the. Okay, say we don't play them. Say we're at the bottom of the bracket. Say they play, it's the Celtics and team, right? Say we're the number 2 seed. That means we won't face the number 1 seed.
Into the Eastern Conference Finals.
Exactly. So
perhaps
Philly and first team, right?
I mean, we would be playing Philly if they the 3rd seed. Boston would get the 4th and 5th seed. Yeah, that's how it works. Number 1 always gets the lower seed. So they face the winner, the 4 and 5.
Okay, let's say the Philly got the 4th seed. They both beat their teams, right?
I'm listening.
They face off. Have to face one of them, right? We beat everybody. Clear it. The Celtics versus the Philly will determine who we play, right? So if Philly beat them, 9 times out of 10 they go into 7 games, right? It's gonna be the most competitive series in the playoffs until the Eastern Conference Final. I want to face the Celtics or the Philly inside of the Eastern Conference Finals, and I think we will have the chance because if we play Philly, we have more experience than them.
Well, I feel like it depends on what the Heat look like at that point. I think the Celtics, as everybody constructed, is still the favorite to make it out of the East right now. But we don't know what's gonna happen as far as health, NBA deadline, all that. My problem is I don't know. I'm not sure that the Mavericks are gonna make it out the West again.
Me either.
Call me crazy, but we don't know what the Timberwolves. They might learn from their experience.
I was going to ask you who you got.
Either the Timberwolves or the Thunder. I can see. I think the Thunder style-wise is a more favorable matchup than Minnesota, only because Minnesota, those bigs, if they get switched on to Luka and Kyrie and now Clay, they can't even do nothing. But OKC, you got Shea, Caruso, you're going to have Hartenstein and Chet down low, Lou Dort. They got weapons now. They got pieces. So I can definitely see OKC making it out.
I'm going to say this. If the Timberwolves put I think it's Jaden McDaniels on Kyrie, they will have a better chance of winning versus them playing with Ant on Kyrie.
Who's going to guard Luka?
Who else they got? PJ Tucker.
They ain't got PJ Tucker. He's still on the Clippers.
What's that man? PJ Washington.
He on the Mavericks. How he gonna guard Luka?
Right. I can't think of his name.
I don't know who you thinking about.
Me.
They ain't gonna do it. Ain't nobody can guard Luka.
Actually, I won't rather Ant on Luca.
You don't want to do that because that's how they got bounced in the Western Conference Finals. Ant spent so much energy guarding Kyrie
That's what I'm
that he
saying. He
couldn't
don't
get
have
it
to
done on the offensive
Luca.
end.
That's because Kyrie runs a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Kyrie is
But Luka got the ball a lot, so you're gonna have to constantly be in pick and rolls. So that's taking a toll on your body. Getting hit with all them screens, like it's it's a tough one, no matter what. But we'll see. If I had to pick right now, this is not my final prediction because we don't know what's gonna happen at the trade deadline. So y'all gonna have to tune in when we get to there. But as it stands, give me the Celtics and give me OKC, man. I believe in that boy Shea. I think he could do it. But that's just how I'm looking at it.
I got the Heat. I got the Heat versus the Mavs.
Rivalry part 3.
I got the Heat versus the Mavs. I got
Man,
the
from
Heat.
that prediction to another one. If y'all been tuned in with us, y'all know when we've been doing our tiers, predicting the awards for the upcoming season. Today we got a new award, the Kia Clutch Player of the Year. So before we get started on that, in basketball, clutch time is the final 5 minutes of a game or overtime when the score is within 5 points. So you got to keep that in mind. So when we talk about who could potentially be the clutchest players, this is game on the line, final 5 minutes, score within five. So most likely to get the last shot. So I'm gonna share my screen with y'all, and we're gonna get this started, man. This man here. All right, you can see it.
Uh,
You see the screen.
hmm.
So usually I have 30 players, but this time I had to cheat and get 31. Because the Sacramento Kings have two people that was in the top 5 of clutch points last season, so I definitely couldn't leave out one. But yeah, man, we got the tiers, and the first person on the board was actually the winner last year, this past season. The shooting GOAT, Stephen Curry. What you thinking? You think he in S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, or D tier?
I don't know what those tiers mean. How many? As many as I want.
Yeah, however,
All right, I
whoever
want
you
30.
feel like got the best chance. I'm gonna agree with you. We got Jason Tatum.
I got him in B.
I agree with you, and I just want to say, when we take into clutch time in consideration, how many clutch games is the Celtics really gonna be in with the
Exactly.
team that they have? Jason Tatum in the clutch. We saw people trolling him last year.
He
I've
ain't
been
really
called
got
a
a shot.
Jason Tatum hater, but it is what it is. Um, so we're gonna move on to De'Aaron Fox.
S.
See, this one is tough because down the stretch they got two people who could take the final shot, but who gonna
Mm.
take it? Is it gonna be him or DeMar? And we got him coming up later
Put
on,
him
but
put him at S. No. S. He's good. He's good. Never mind. My bad. He's good.
Laurie Markkinen. I want to go see here because I feel like his talent can do it, but his team can't.
Yeah, of course,
But
but his team. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll defer. Jamal Morant in the clutch.
I would put him at A.
I'm thinking B.
Me too. I was literally like, I'm like, do I want to put him at the same tier as Jason? Because at the same time, he will play more clutch games than Jason Tatum.
I think he will, but like I don't know if like Ja really got that bad when it comes to it. Now he got some buzzer beaters, but I don't know if he
Yeah.
can
But most of his is him going to the rim.
exactly. So uh Tyrese Halliburton. Now before you say this, or before you give your take on this, I wanna say me personally, I feel like game on the line, I could see Siakam taking the last shot. But I also see the ball in Tyrese's hands a lot, and I also picked Tyrese because he had more clutch points last year than Pascal, so that's why I
I
put
will put
him on
him.
here and not Pascal.
I'll put him in the same tier as JT.
I was gonna say C, but all right, I respect it.
Nah, I can see. I can see
All right, Jalen Brunson,
S.
there you agree there. Jimmy Butler, I'm thinking
I want
A.
to say. I want to say just because although they're going, I feel like the Heat will have a lot of clutch games,
Yeah, I definitely think so. A couple
and
of years ago, they had they had what a negative point differential, but they had a winning record.
yeah, the reason why I want to put him at B is because you still got to take in consideration he has
Tyler
Terry
Hero.
Rozier, Tyler Hero, Bam. So even though Bam is not that prolific scorer, he's
Hmm.
up more. So
See,
I will
I
S or A.
I agree with that, but I was thinking A because Jimmy in the contract year, Jimmy gonna want that shot.
Yeah, yeah, let's give
He
him
gonna
A.
want to prove.
Yeah, I can see
Paulo Banchero.
the team, bro. I'm like, bro, I want
I
A, but his team, bro. Like,
I think it's either B or C. I can
yeah,
see
me
Paulo
too.
coming up in the clutch.
Let's you choose that one. B or C, it's up to you.
I'm gonna say B. I can see Paulo being Mr. Get It Done.
And he has a bigger bag
Oh,
than John Morant.
yeah. I'm about to say, boy, choose your words carefully, boy. I heard JT.
No, you heard Ja.
Uh, Kyle Kuzma. Ain't even gotta
Yeah.
ask. Um,
uh,
see now,
this one
I
is
put Jokic. I put Jokic on here because he had the most clutch points in the regular season last year, not Jamal Murray. So do with that as you wish.
all right. Let's put him at B.
I was gonna say for me it's either B or C because I really don't even see like sometimes my brain is gravitating towards who I see actually making that last shot, and I don't see Jokic
Most
doing
of the
that.
time it's Ja. I mean, Jamal Murray.
I know the man getting paid 50 M's, but you said he a bum. But that's neither here nor there.
Um,
Anthony Edwards,
he up there at A with Jimmy.
I agree. That boy Shea Gilgis,
S.
S stands for Shea. Anthony Simons, he led the Trailblazers in clutch points last year.
They're not playing in a lot of flex games next year, bro.
Yeah, they tanking. They want that boy Cooper Flag. Kawhi Leonard, if healthy.
B. LeBron.
LeBron James.
B. They got Anthony Davis.
Kevin Durant. Now you could have went D Book here, but again, last season Kevin Durant had the most clutch points.
I want him at C. I'm gonna tell you why though.
Explain.
They got Devin Booker, bro. Most of the time, and now they have a point guard, so Devin Booker wouldn't have to be the facilitator. Something.
Okay, I can see. I can see your point with that one. Like I said, I wanted to put D Book, but then I was going with who had the. And then I think when it comes to like I said, my brain keep gravitating towards who taking that last shot, and because KD can get a shot off almost over anybody,
Yeah.
that's why I had him on here. Tyrese Maxey.
See, mainly because of the team he got. Like he got to play behind Joe,
Yeah,
and he
but
may
that boy was
again
hitting
not be a third option behind Paul George.
in that series against the Knicks. He was knocking down big shots in the clutch, though. I give him that.
Lamar, I put him at A.
Luka Doncic.
A.
I'm thinking S.
Yeah, but it's the only reason why I say A is because of the past 2 years that they've done that award, he wasn't in the conversation.
I concede because I'm thinking about having Kyrie and Klay Thompson waiting on the wing for the pass. But
He's
I
more
definitely.
of a pass player. Like, of course, he'll take, don't get me wrong, but
Nah, he definitely gonna take the shot. But I'm just saying he got more options other than like a Jalen Brunson or a Steph Curry
yeah,
or a Shea. Like they, you know, Shingun.
yeah, nowhere.
DeJounte
Like
Murray.
Shingun, though, that's the craziest part. I like Shingun.
No,
That depends on
I
if Bi still there. In all honesty, that
see. I was waiting for you to say this. Neither Brandon Ingram or Zion Williamson was in the top 50 players of clutch points last season. DeJounte Murray was in top 10.
that's because
So
he wasn't really a second option when it came to that. Trey Young was hurt, I believe.
not the whole season.
No, not the whole season. I'm saying, but most of the clutch games, Trey Young was hurt. That he like took the most clutch shots in. If that,
I can see the Pelicans being in a lot of close games, especially out west. What you thinking?
I'm thinking B with the Lakers.
Okay. I was willing to go C with you, but B it is. Victor Wembanyama.
They're not playing a lot of close games.
What you thinking? C?
Yeah, I think C with that boy, Scotty D. And I love Scotty,
Yeah.
but no, no.
Zach Levine,
D as well.
Donovan Mitchell,
A,
Cade Cunningham,
D,
Damian Lillard.
A,
Hey, I thought you was about to say B. Trey Young.
A. Nah.
You think so? I'm
Uh,
thinking C.
yeah, me too. Because he's not going to have that many close games either. These two is D, both of them.
It's crazy because Miles Bridges, even though he only played like half the year, he actually led the Hornets in clutch points last year.
Because Lamelo was hurt the whole season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's why I put LaMelo in there. Even though I was leaning more towards Brandon Miller, I feel like he the best suited to take the
Yeah, because
shots
he's
in
a
the clutch.
bucket.
But
He's a bucket, no cap.
yeah, so like let's go to this S tier now. If you had to pick one player, Stephen Curry, De'Aaron Fox, Jalen Brunson, or Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to win this award this year, who is your pick? I already know who mine is.
How you do it? That's how you do it.
Hmm?
It is. This
What
is
you mean?
the three.
Oh, I'm looking at the shared screen. My bad. Oh yeah, you already know I'm going with Twin and them.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I got to go with Jalen Brunson on this, man. I think he got to win the award at something.
Yeah.
And I think this is gonna be his award this year. I think De'Aaron Fox playing with DeMar DeRozan. I
It's
don't know
gonna
if
lead
that's
it
gonna
off.
affect it.
Yeah, it's gonna lay it off a little bit.
Shea and Steph is definitely gonna be in the conversation, but I think Jalen Brunson gonna go 8 in that fourth quarter. So I
Yeah.
definitely got to go with him for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was a very interesting episode. Anything you want to say to the people before we head on out of here?
Man, subscribe, man.
Definitely.
Subscribe, bro, and turn on them notifications too.
Turn on those noties. Follow us if you listening, or you more into listening and not seeing. Follow us on all your podcast platforms. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, all that, man. Before we head on out of here, man, we recording on a Thursday. We got Thursday night football. Who you pick? Dolphins or the Bills?
That's a question, bro. Miami,
I just had that.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. You feel me? Yeah. We're gonna beat the brakes off the Bills tonight, man.
I don't know. The Dolphins have a hard time slowing that man Josh Allen down, but
not this
we're
year.
gonna see.
Not this year.
We're gonna see. Maybe that boy Jordan Poyer giving away all the secrets. But
we got him this year.
Ladies, I'm your host. I said ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Ron the Don. This has been another episode of Off the Court with my co-host, the young OG Key, man.
Sir.
Heat's #1 fan, Dolphins #1 fan.
Yeah.
And like that, we shout out that boy Shannon Sharp. He been going crazy.
Trip forever and I'm just not getting started. That's the one. Yeah.